Hey there, welcome back. So I've become friends with a guy at work. Cool dude, super cool dude. He has somehow managed to turn his office into a lounge. It's pretty wild. Anyway, wanted to make him something cool for his office. Since we work for a liquor distributor, I'm going to use a barrel head from a whiskey barrel. I'm going to use a technique called shoshukiban, which is an ancient Japanese technique of preserving wood by charring it. I'm going to add some color to it as well. So let's get into it.
I hadn't intended on making a video when I started this project, but then I thought it might be cool, so I jointed and planed this barrel head off camera.
I'm going to get a real deep jar on this, similar to the one it already had on it.
I'm going to hit it with a wire brush here and kind of remove any of this loose char. The idea here is to color the wood, but do so subtly. I don't want it to be bright red. That's my plan anyway. Here I've got some scraps of Purple Heart with some thin strips of cherry in there. I'm going to run this across the jointer and then plane it down to an even thickness. Purple Heart's a pretty neat wood. It's grown in South America, and it can be a really brilliant, bright purple, but over time it starts to kind of turn gray and, quite frankly, ugly. I read on the internet, so I know it's true, that if you put this in the oven for a while, it will bring back the purple color. So that's what I'm going to go do now. I'm literally going to toss this in the oven for an hour or so, and we'll see what happens. Whoosh. After, 45 minutes in the oven, it didn't have much of an effect. Kind of brought the oil out in some spots, made it hot, made the house smell good, and that's about it. So I'm going to sand it a little bit, see if I can get it to look any better than it does right this second. I think that's going to be okay. We're going to find out.
In essence, a sophisticated heat beam which we called a laser.
One more layer done. I took several passes, but it didn't quite cut all the way through. The dude's office is basically a nightclub or a lounge, so it's got to have some sort of LED lighting. It's a bit of a make or break here. I have to cut a pocket in the back side of it to house the electric components and allow the wiring to go through. sure sucks. I may be able to salvage this. I'm gonna glue it up. Well, we're gonna try this again. I've got it properly secured this time, so hopefully we'll have better results. Alright, that was a bit of a success, I think. I've made a pocket, got a hole dug.
Idiot! English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Which was inadvertently done, but it worked out, so. Using traditional wood glue, but I'm also going to use some CA glue, which will act as a clamp. Dig that, it looks good. That's pretty much gonna wrap this up.